to the straps that you're gonna hold. The camera's gonna be a little wonky here, but all right. So let's take the short straps in your hands. These, yep. And now hold your hands straight up above your chest. Now bring first one knee, then the other into tabletop. So knees together, yes. So we want to keep that sort of, what am I looking for the word? Intrinsic, but also, I don't know where my brain's stopping for a second. Okay, here we are. We have one red, one blue. And inhale, prepare, and exhale, just press your hands straight down to your hips. Nice and slow. And extend your fingers. Yes. So one of the reasons why Pilates is awesome with these straps is we don't have to grip and squeeze, which blocks the flow of energy. Keep going like this. We're just kind of warming it up to get a feel for the movement. And we want shoulder blades to sense this, like they're just going down your back. There you go. Good. Let's add lifting your head and shoulder blades. Each time your hands come by your hips, you're lifting chin down a little. There you go. And come back down. Good. And up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. And let's keep those knees more over the hips. There you go. And down, 2, 3. And up, 2, 3. Good. And down, 2, 3. And one more. Good. Now go ahead and take your arms out to a T. We're going to keep the knees in tabletop. Now keeping your head down this time, just press your hands down by your sides. Good. And come back out to a T. The inhale brings you up, and the exhale brings you down. Good. And make sure you stop right there. Good, and go back down. And out, 2, 3, and in. Good, how about 2 more? Good. And taking it into an arm circle. So they come in by your hips, and they come up and out and all the way around and down. Good. And let's work not to lose our tabletop. Good job. So we have a teacher that might walk in the door, and it always is a little surprise because the door is really noisy back here. Bella, is Kyla coming in? She has a little dog too. Okay, so let's reverse the direction of the circles from your hips. Go back out to a T, and up, and in, and down. Good. And let's just do 2 more this direction. And in any given day, you might want to do like 4 to 6 each direction, depending. And it looks like you're starting to fatigue a little bit. So let's bring the feet down, bring the arms back out, and drop the straps, and hug the knees into your chest and rock from side to side. Good. In fact, let's do a couple sort of like windshield wipers with your legs, so you can get that low back to kind of let go. You could even keep one foot on the bar. Yeah, there you go. Take advantage of the equipment to help you. Great. This is always a good one to do in between any of the exercises.
I like this.
Yeah, it's great. So there's one more I wanted you to do with your hands in the straps before we move into your feet. So grab that. Okay, so it's actually a tricep exercise. So you're gonna bring your knees back into tabletop, and if you ever want an extra little kind of help, you could either take a block or a ball like this. I have it kind of deflated for a reason, and you can squeeze it and it gives you that kind of centeredness. So bring your elbows right next to your ribs and you're pressing your hands down and coming back up, and just keep those elbows nice and close to you. That's right. Keeping your tabletop position. Keeping your hands really close to your body. See if you can even touch your ribs with your elbows. That's right. And you don't have to have the elbows on the carriage. They can float an inch or two above. That's right. Great. Let's just do 2 more of these. Good. And last one. Perfect. Okay. You can drop those. We're going to take the ball out, and I'm going to give you these. You're going to put the long straps on your feet. And we're sticking with 1 red, 1 blue. Then it's just less adjustments. Okay, so go ahead and start with your legs straight and bring them down together, and just feel the length of your hamstrings. When you come down, only come down as far as you can without your ribs popping up or your belly popping up. So we want to keep the neutral spine at all times. Yeah, so you're coming down, 2, 3, and exhale on the way up. And the exhale is that trigger to you to contain your energy in your core. Squeeze the core to bring the legs up and stay nice and hollow in your hip sockets. So we want to, rather than crunching here, we want to scoop. There you go. And now let's go ahead and take it into some nice leg circles. Open out, good. Bring the feet around and together and in. And these are only as big as they can go without losing stability of the pelvis. So it's more about keeping that area stable than it is about flexibility at this point. Good. Let's do 1 more this direction, and then we'll reverse. Good. Out and around and down and in. It's keeping the connection between your sacrum and your quote-unquote mat, you would say. Carriage. That's right. And knees and toes are always pointing in the same direction, so the toes come out a little bit on the way around and back together. Good. So this is sort of like taking 2 wooden spoons in a bowl, and they're stirring kind of around from a mix, like, you know, mixing bowl. Mm-hmm. Your pelvis is the bowl.
I was wondering where the bowl was.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's your pelvis.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. Nice. Now come right into first position frog. So heels touch, toes turn out, and knees right over hips. And actually I'm gonna